Okay, we're going to do a fun game now.
Okay.
All right, so this is the Hollywire Hot Seat.
Okay.
It's kind of like a fast-paced random questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, read the book or see the movie.
Ooh. You're asking someone who was in a series based on books. Okay, that was intentional. Oh, I always think you should read the book.
Okay. Go-to karaoke song.
I'm terrified of karaoke. I had one really bad experience. Someone set me up on a blind date like 6 years ago at a karaoke bar, and it was the worst thing ever. I'm so traumatized I don't even know.
Really? Why was it so bad?
It was just horrible.
Did you get up and sing?
Yes, it was horrible.
What did you get up and sing?
I don't even want to tell you because it was so embarrassing. It was an R. Kelly song. I can't. Oh, no.
First concert you ever attended?
Alicia Keys.
Oh, nice. Go-to comfort food.
Popcorn,
Okay.
chocolate,
Nice.
things like that, which I consume a lot of. I've consumed a lot of cake this past weekend, though, so I think I've really OD'd on sweets for a second.
First celebrity crush.
Easy, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
I had a poster on my wall, and I'll never forget this. My stepmother called me one day. I was maybe 10, and she called me and said, "You'll never believe it. I was driving down Sunset and Leonardo DiCaprio pulled up next to me and I thought I was going to die." Like, the fact that I wasn't in the car with her, how could that have possibly happened? The one time I wasn't in the car with my parents, Leo pulled up and I thought the world was ending.
But have you met him since?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would never tell him that.
No,
actually, I
I'm gonna
probably
ask.
would tell. Wait, what are you saying? That's probably the first thing I did tell him, actually.
I love that. Most embarrassing moment. Do you have one that stands out? Oh no, that look. She gave me that look.
Every moment of my life ever. Let's see, how old was I? It was probably kindergarten or first grade because I was
Wow,
young
good
enough to where I
memory.
was, I was at Mar Vista Elementary, so I was pretty young, but I remember walking onto the playground and not knowing that I had tucked my dress into my little underpants, and everybody was laughing at me, and I went like the majority of lunch not knowing that. I mean, things like that. In my adult years, they get worse though, by the way.
3 things you do on a day off.
I always exercise. I ride my horses, huge priority. I try to read. You know, when you're sent scripts, you forget that script reading is not actually comfort reading. I mean, it's work reading, and so it's really important for me to pick up a book and read.
Current obsession.
That's a good one. You know what? I have a new obsession with shoes. This is something I didn't have when I was younger. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but even
They're
right now,
red and amazing.
It was a big deal. The whole color coordination thing, like the pop of color with the shoe.
Biggest pet peeve. Oh no.
I'm very expressive, right? You already know what
I
I mean.
love so much that you are really thinking about each one of these questions. It makes me so happy.
How about like socks with sandals or something?
Okay.
Let's just go with that.
Okay,
for now.
okay. First CD ever purchased.
Lauryn Hill,
nice.
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Favorite lyric you've ever written.
I hear silence, I feel sound. That's the second verse of. I remember there was a visual that was actually based on a friend of mine, and I remember this visual of a girlfriend of mine who received this horrible letter from this guy she was with, and I actually got out of the car. We were sitting together, and I got out of the car because I knew that she needed a moment, and I remember watching her through the windshield just kind of just crumbling. I mean, it was such a painful, intimate moment to witness, and I wrote those lyrics in my head when I was watching her. I hear silence, I feel sound. It was just so, yeah.
I just used to doing that. I can
Yeah.
vision it. Most starstruck moment.
You know, I get very starstruck.
Do
still.
you?
Yeah. When I was, even last year, shooting Murder of a Cat, I remember looking at Blythe Danner and going, gosh, I hope I say Blythe right. I know it's Blythe, and I practiced. I just want to make sure I didn't insult her in any way. I mean, I'm a fan of people, of things, of art. I write fan letters. I met the Hanson brothers 5 years ago because I wrote them a fan letter because I saw a music video for the new stuff that they were coming out with, and I thought, how cool that these guys, in a time where everything is so controversial, and that's kind of what excites us, is controversy, how cool that they stand behind such a positive, uplifting message, and they don't. I don't know. I just thought that it was really inspirational. So I wrote them a fan letter, and then they wrote me back. And I've written other people. I wrote Joss Stone a letter. She wrote me back, and I feel like the opportunities you have when you meet people who you're a big fan of out in public at an event or something, it's so hard to get those words out of your mouth. Hey,
in
Brad
passing,
Pitt. Yeah. That's kind of what happens, and so you don't get to say how you feel, and it's sort of nice to take the time to write somebody and let them know why you appreciate their work.
How about your secret talent? What is it?
Oh, I know what it is. Watch this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Someone just pointed this out to me. Can you do this kind of click?
Ooh.
See how loud that is?
Yeah. Oh my. When you do it, you
I
look
didn't
like
know
you're
other
scaring
people
yourself.
couldn't do it.
And how about your go-to dance move?
When I did Lords of Dogtown, which was many years ago now, we had to take 70s dance class. And so sometimes when I'm feeling kind of nervous in a crowd full of dancers, I kind of just like bust out the old 70s moves, like just a little hip swang and just bring it to the front, you know? It's kind of weird to do in a swivel chair and a white leather skirt, or patent leather, but that's it.
You
My
nailed
70s moves. Thanks.
And then lastly, why should everyone go pick up Fly With You right now or download it right now?
It's a fun song. It's fun to dance to move to. It kind of makes you, well, I hope, it makes you feel things just in the way that the song moves. It benefits the way station, and that's something that's very close to my heart. And regardless of what kind of music you connect to, standing behind something like that is pretty cool.
Absolutely. Well, keep kicking butt, girl.
Thanks.
High five again.
I love all of our fives.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I tend to do that sometimes.
Yeah,
but
great. Awesome.
You're so adorable. Thank you
Thanks,
so
so
much.
are you.
And you guys, of course, for more on Nikki Reed, be sure to head to Hollywire.com and Hollywire TV and pick up her music because it's awesome.
Hi, I'm Nikki Reed, and you're watching Hollywire TV.